In the late 1800s, the Palmdale Water Company dug the first irrigation ditch to divert water from Little Rock Creek. The ditch was an amazing 6.5 miles, 6 feet deep, and 8 feet wide. It soon became apparent that water storage facilities were needed, and the South Antelope Valley Irrigation Company was formed in 1895 for the construction of Palmdale Dam, forming Lake Palmdale. To bring water to Lake Palmdale, a wooden trestle and flume were constructed, and an 8.6-mile earthen ditch, known as Palmdale Ditch, was dug parallel to the ditch dug by the Palmdale Water Company. By the early 1900s, the Palmdale Water Company and Little Rock Creek Irrigation District had acquired the facilities of earlier water companies and began studying options and costs for constructing one or more dams on Little Rock Creek. They determined that a public irrigation district would be the best way to finance this construction, and the Palmdale Irrigation District was formed in 1918 by a vote of the public.
Some of the first customers in the Palmdale Water District area were, of course, agricultural orchard farmers. There was some industry, but it was very limited at the time. Also, during that same time, we had more of what we called artesian wells, which is actually pressurized water in the ground coming up, breaching the surface instead of being pulled from mechanical means.
The Palmdale Irrigation District was formed under the provisions of Division 11 of the Water Code of the State of California to supply irrigation water to the approximately 4,500 acres of agricultural land within its boundaries. Under this code, the district's primary functions were, and continue to be, to acquire, control, conserve, store, and distribute water for the beneficial use of inhabitants and water users within the district. The construction of Little Rock Dam and Reservoir was completed in 1924 with a water storage capacity of 4,200 acre-feet and was noted as the highest reinforced concrete multiple arch dam in the world.
Just 4 years before that, St. Francis Dam had failed, and a new state agency was formed to look at dam safety.
A great deal of controversy surrounded the design of Little Rock Dam, and by 1932 the state declared Little Rock Dam an unsafe structure and ordered renovations be made. By 1940, with sediment continuing to collect in Little Rock Reservoir, the State Division of Safety of Dam further reduced storage capacity in the reservoir, citing seismic safety concerns. Standby water wells were developed to help with water supplies. The local aerospace industry emerged at Air Force Plant 42 in the 1950s, and the shift from supplying agricultural water to supplying domestic water began. To supplement groundwater and water from Little Rock Reservoir, the district entered into a contract in 1963 to take water from the State Water Project, or Aqueduct, becoming a state water contractor. The capacity of Palmdale Lake was increased to handle the additional volume of water from the State Water Project, and a water treatment facility was constructed. At the time, Palmdale Irrigation District's boundaries were expanded to encompass about 34,000 acres. By 1966, the district was providing only municipal and industrial water. The name was changed to Palmdale Water District in 1973 to reflect this new direction. From 1965 through 1985, the controversy over the seismic safety of Little Rock Dam continued, and water demands increased tremendously. A 12 million gallon per day water treatment plant was constructed in 1987, and by 1993 had to be expanded. It now runs at a flow capacity of 35 million gallons of water per day. A new office building was constructed to accommodate the increased staff. Plans were finally underway to rehabilitate Little Rock Dam to provide seismic safety, increase water storage, and renovate the recreation area. This rehabilitation was completed in 1995 and included raising the spillway height 12 feet, nearby doubling the capacity of the reservoir. The United States Forest Service maintains the recreation area at Little Rock Dam and Reservoir, and the district controls the level of the reservoir and the operation of the dam itself. The district boundaries now encompass approximately 43 square miles of land in northeastern Los Angeles County, consisting of more than 30 non-contiguous areas scattered throughout the Antelope Valley, with the district's primary service area within the city of Palmdale's planning area. The distribution system has over 400 miles of pipeline ranging in size, 24 active water wells, 14 booster pumping stations, and 20 water tanks with a total storage capacity of 50 million gallons of water. Because of increasing power costs to operate these facilities, along with the possibility of power outages, the district developed alternatives for providing our own electrical generation using wind and sun resources. A wind turbine was installed at Lake Palmdale to provide a majority of the power needed to operate the water treatment plant, and a solar array system was installed at the district's shop facilities to offset power costs. The district also works closely with electricity and natural gas providers to ensure energy efficiency and the best possible rates. The year 2009 marked the completion of another expansion to the water treatment plant to allow up to 35 million gallons of water per day to be processed using state-of-the-art treatment methods. The facility was named the Leslie O. Carter Water Treatment Plant in 2010 in honor of longtime board director Leslie O. Carter. The district currently has 25,000 water service connections and expects more growth over the next couple years. To ensure water for the future, it has developed water banking and sediment removal projects such as the Palmdale Regional Groundwater Recharge and Recovery Project and the Little Rock Sediment Removal Project. 2018 marked an important milestone for Palmdale Water District. The district celebrated its 100-year anniversary with free public monthly tours of the Little Rock Dam and the Leslie O. Carter Water Treatment Plant, a grand centennial celebration, and debuted a new logo to mark this historical event. Over the last century, the district has had the vision to prepare for Palmdale's future growth and will continue to lead with bold and formidable approach required for success in the next 100 years. The Board of Directors and staff are proud of the district's first century of accomplishments and are looking forward to continuing to provide high-quality water, our most precious and finite resource, to our community for years to come.